The home of the Tigers, Comerica Park here in Detroit. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series. Matt Mann will take his first cuts now. He drove in all 3 of his guys' runs in the ballgame yesterday.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
And that's in there, base hit. Here comes Phillips heading for the plate. And a relay home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun it. Xander Bogaerts will stand in now, 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday.
Well, guys, that's why they call it a batting average. He's been hitting over 350 in his last 10 games, but he had kind of a bad one yesterday.
Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. Steve Casto will stand in as the lineup turns over here. He was called out on strikes to open the home first. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Matt Mann will lead things off here for Boston. Xander Bogaerts due to hit next.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Broussard is under it to put it away, and it's a quick 1-pitch out to begin the 4th. Well, it's still early. Matt Mann come in now to lead things off against our starter, who probably wishes he had a mulligan to use on that last inning.
Yeah, he was doing just fine up until the last time he took the mound. He's got to hope that that was just an aberration, or he might not stick around to see another inning.
And he's in there safely. He's got a double. So a ringing double here to kick off inning number 5. Xander Bogaerts will come forward now. Here's the pitch. Runner goes for third. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Martinez is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Justin Upton steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Price pauses, coming home with the 1 to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit.
He's safe.
Nick Castellanos will dig in now. The 6th man to bat in the inning with still nobody out.
And it's been sort of a domino effect here in this half inning. Nobody wants to be the first guy to make it, and so far, nobody has.
The second for one, on to first, and they get the double play. Matt Mann will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And this will be a base hit into center. So the first 2 are aboard here to kick off the 7th. Xander Bogaerts gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. To the right side, and that's going to get through. It's a base hit. The run scores from second is now an 8-6 ball game. Luis Gonzalez will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
It probably goes without saying, but he'll be unhappy with that at bat. This is a curveball.
Josh Rutledge will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest.
Hold on now, that ball is down and could score a run. The throw home, but not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Just a great at-bat there. He fell behind early, and he worked it back to 2.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Matt Mann. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall, a home run. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving, but gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Well, he winds up with
both teams getting their... Tuesday night baseball now from Comerica Park in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week. Matt Mann strides forward with a hot bat in his hands. Great numbers over the past few games. Line towards center field. Broussard is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Steve Casto will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago.
Well, this guy's hitting over 300 on the year now, and he had a good yesterday as well.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
so far, so good. They get a scoreless top of the first.
Alfred Broussard will stand in for the first time now, coming off a 3-hit contest in the loss last night.
Yeah, that was a good one for him. See, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no... Matt Mann stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Line drive to left. Upton is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. On now to the bottom. Matt Mann heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. Verlander sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, on his way to second now. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. Mookie Betts will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Upton is there. Let's see if they try it. And a relay home, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
And after the leadoff triple, this is...
Matt Mann gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Hit to short. Iglesias is up with it, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Red Sox settling in now, Matt Mann. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First offering on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. Around third and being waved on home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, that's what he's done well also.
Mookie Betts digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
And they take another scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
In there, a base hit. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. And he'll be tagged out as he got caught between third and home. So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just 2 hits in the ball game, but they were both big ones. The triple and the double, and I thought For this game, at least.
A good look at the home of the Tigers, Comerica Park here in Detroit. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Boston Red Sox. Matt Mann will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
And now this will head for the 345 sign as it's off the wall. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. And he is out trying for... Justin Upton will stand in here. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game.
Well, you're right. His last game was excellent, but he just keeps adding those numbers over his last 10 games. He's been hitting over 350. I'll take that anytime.
Mann is under it, no problem. 1 away. Matt Mann, the hitter now. He was gunned down at second, attempting to stretch a single his first time up.
You know what? I'm not sure if that was on him or the first base coach, but it obviously didn't work out. It took a good throw to get him, though.
Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Alfred Broussard will dig in now. 1 home run shy of 20 for the season so far. On the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Matt Mann steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Matt Mann.
Hit hard to short. Iglesias is there. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield. Mookie Betts will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. The 2-2. Runners off for second. Skied into straightaway right. Martinez is there. 2 down. Brandon Phillips strides into the box now. Launched over the wall back in the opening frame. Runners on the move for second. Shot to third. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Now a long throw to third. And Upton's not going to get him. He's in there at third. Luis Gonzalez digs in, and we'll see what he...
It's on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Matt Mann is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th. Mookie Betts will stand in, one of the few guys not to join.
Yeah, guys, he's feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just...
Here's the 3-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It's high, but a fine play to come down with it at second, and he's out trying to steal a base.
If you're not an...
Matt Mann will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance.
Mann.
Bouncer down the line. Reined in. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him, and the side is retired. And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, Dustin Pedroia. Don't put that